Hello, everyone. Ian Sachs back here on the WICR Morning Show. And just real quickly, only got a few minutes left here on the show. We'll get into maybe I'll start off with a little college football. Another great weekend for the sport. Seeing another unbeaten team go down. The Ole Miss Rebels, or no, are they? Yeah, I think the Ole Miss goes down number 3 in the rankings entering the weekend. They lose to number 24 LSU 10-6. Questionable pass interference, not questionable pass interference call to end the game, but a very big play there. And then there were two. Now we have two undefeated teams remaining in the world of college football. That's number 1, Mississippi State, and number 2, Florida State. So, that's what we're seeing this year. Just a lot of parity at the top of the college football ranks, and especially with so many teams from the SEC, especially the SEC West. Everybody's playing everybody there. So you've got 1 week this team loses, then the next week the team that won there loses to someone else, and they bump up, and just gonna be a wild final month and a half of the season there. Florida State probably right now very happy that they do not have to play in the SEC, that they have their ACC schedule. Not to say that the SEC schedule is easy, but just compared to the SEC schedule, the ACC is a piece of cake. They do not have to match up against week in, week out teams like LSU, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. So, the SEC just going to be a phenomenal finish. So right now the rankings looking like this. You got undefeated Mississippi State at number 1. Undefeated Florida State sitting at number 2, the defending national champions. Went undefeated last year and undefeated so far this year. So Florida State really rolling, but they have, while they are rolling, they have not really put together that great of a game where it's like, wow, yeah, this team is really that good. Then number 3, you have Alabama, who's one-loss team, and they've looked like a great team so far. Then you have Auburn at number 4. So really just a stacked college football rankings right now, and you could see any of these teams really coming away with the championship at the end. I mean, who knows? It could be this team that emerges from out of nowhere. Who knows? But it should be a great finish to the college football season. We still got a lot of games left, so I'm sure we will be back on the air many times talking about the excitement that is college football. And exciting, how about the World Series is underway. Game 5 was last night. The San Francisco Giants 5-0 winners over the Kansas City Chiefs to take a 3-2 lead in the series. San Francisco did what they had to do, taking 2 out of 3 at home. So now they go to Kansas City in need of just one win to claim their 3rd World Series championship in the last 5 years. I predicted the Giants to win it at the beginning of the playoffs. I'm still on that. I'm rooting for the Giants. That they just seem to have it this year. While I know that the Royals are, Destiny's darlings, but I just see the San Francisco Giants as that team this year, and that they're just one win away from claiming that World Series championship. You have to look at Bruce Bochy as a phenomenal manager. Recently, if he can win 3 World Series in 5 years, he has to be considered, if not the best, then top 2 or 3 managers in the game right now. Just the way that he is able to get his team to the playoffs, and then once they're there, they don't crumble. They're not scared by any adversity. I think the last time 2 years ago in 2012 when they won the World Series, on their way there, they faced a 2-0 hole in the first round against the Cincinnati Reds, came back, won that series 3-2. Then they go to the NLCS, face the Cardinals, go down 3-1, win 3 in a row, win the series there. Then they win the World Series. So, Bruce Bochy has just done an exceptional job with the San Francisco Giants, and by winning the World Series this year, which they're just one win away from that now, he can show that he is one of the best managers in the game right now. So anyway, Game 6 tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. in Kansas City. But that's not the only thing going on tomorrow night, because we also have the NBA season kicking off. The San Antonio Spurs will be having their ring ceremony. So, of course, I'm going to be loving that, being a Spurs fan here. Hopefully they can be doing the same thing this time next year. But also, tomorrow night, the WICR Radiothon. Actually, all day is the Radiothon, starting off very early at 9 a.m., taking you all the way to midnight. So definitely tune in for that. While you're flipping between the start of the first NBA games and Game 6 in the World Series, don't forget about the WICR Radiothon. Have a good week, everyone.